Dre Davis, part owner. My walk is different. I'm here with
Jermaine Golden, team leader and real estate agent with the Golden Realty team.
And as y'all know, I bring people that I feel like have dope stories and just have things that I think is important for people to do. Some people feel like most of the stories that I give show strength and perseverance through things, and I think that you got a dope story, so I thought it was good to give you an interview. So just a little brief introduction. I met Jermaine at Chase Bank. Actually, after the first couple times I started going there, he started to be the reason why I was coming there. Great conversation, great guy. And I could tell that just from just on the outside point of view, with the way you handle other people. So I thought it was dope to give you an interview. So kind of want to give people a brief, description of who you are and what you do.
Definitely. So basically, Jermaine Golden, do real estate. Been doing real estate now for going on 3 years now. Before then, I was a banker at Chase for a few years. I also have a film company, independent director and producer. So I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you get into real estate?
Chase ended up firing me due to a violation of a policy that I was never aware of. And it was eye-opener for me because I feel like I was working a job where I feel like I can control my destiny. So what happened was I've always wanted to get in real estate, but working at Chase I couldn't because it's a conflict of interest for the company.
Right.
So I couldn't do both. So once Chase fired me, I had to figure something out. I was in the middle of producing a film at the time, but it wasn't really going nowhere. So I decided to go to real estate school, get my real estate license. Got my real estate license and I hit the ground running. Right around the time I got my license, I was working for Michigan First Credit Union. I was a banker there. I lasted 60 days there because I'm like, I can't do both. It was hard to work a 9 to 5 and also build my career as a real estate agent. So I took a leap of faith. It was extremely risky. I had no foundation. Probably had a little saved up. So I took a leap of faith and I quit. And I trust that God was going to supply all my needs and God was going to open all the right doors for me. And here I am today, 3 years later.
So I'm glad that you brought up, God, because I'm a strong believer in God as well. My clothing brand, My Walk is Different, was inspired by God. I believe God gave me, the idea, and He put a person in my life at the time that was willing to push me, because I've had an idea of having a clothing line for a long time, and I believe that God sent me this person, to push me to get forward on my clothing brand. So I believe when you speak about God, I can definitely identify with it. It's safe to say that you have a passion for real estate and as well as film.
Definitely. I developed a passion for real estate out of nowhere because I never thought I would have a passion for it. So I really like and enjoy helping first-time home buyers, people that never thought they can purchase a home. People thought that they need a 700 credit score, they need 20% down for a mortgage and everything. But I like to educate people to let them know that they don't need a 700 credit score. They don't need 20% down to purchase a home. And I try, and what I do is make sure I treat all my clients the same. Whether it's a $70,000, $80,000 house or a $500,000 house, I treat them all the same.
Question I ask everybody: when you hear My Walk is Different, what comes to mind?
When I hear My Walk is Different, I think about how God called us to be different. He don't want us to be like the people of the world. He wants us to have a different walk. He wants to be a light amongst the darkness because there's so much darkness around us that God wants us to be that light around us, no matter where we at. We have to always let our light shine before men, which the Bible talks about that, and how just trusting God and putting Him first in your life where He's supposed to be at, put Him in His rightful place.
Okay, and then my last question is, how do you feel like your walk is different?
My walk is different because I allow God to lead me. I trust that God is leading me and not myself. So many top producing agents reach out to me and ask me, what do you do, and how did you become so successful? It's been nothing but God, the favor of God, and it's nothing I could have done within my own strength. God has opened up doors that no man can shut.
Okay, so that's gonna conclude the interview. Anybody need help from this man with realtor? If you need a realtor or you need movies or anything that needs a director, this is your man. The reason why I interviewed him because I've been knowing him for a while, and he's been the same person that I've seen since the first time I met him, man. That's genuine in people, and you don't get to meet people that can hold that kind of that stands in life for real, because people change. So it was good to interview him, and like I said, we have more interviews coming soon. So I appreciate y'all for listening and watching the interview, and like I said, thank you, support. We got www.milwaukee'sdifferent.com. Go cop some merch. Our spring gear will be coming, and then we're also loading up one for next summer. So make sure y'all pay attention to that. Thank you for listening.
Something to lose, something to prove. You think you can do what I do, then walk in my shoes. You think you can do what I do, then walk in my shoes. Yeah, y'all barely move, I'm kinda confused. I got something to lose and something to prove. You think you can do what I do, then walk in my shoes. You think you can do what I do, then